What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another War Within video. Hope you're all doing very well. We're gonna talk about Mistweaver. I have been having an absolute blast on Mistweaver, and I have a weird kind of new build that I want to show you guys, okay? It's really fun. I think that it works very, very well with Master of Harmony. I'm gonna show you some footage as well. So let's just dive right into it, okay? First and foremost, Mistweaver Monk just got a massive change on this patch. So talents got reworked. They added in a new talent called Jade Empowerment, which is completely bonkers in Mythic Plus. They consolidated some of the Jade Fire talents, so you have to take one less talent now to get basically the same effect that you had before. They made Ancient Teachings baseline, but you can still take Jade Fire teachings to have the same result of what you had before. But basically now, I would say in a raid scenario, you're going to have some Ancient Teachings healing for free baseline without having to take Jade Fire teachings. You could take something else like Rising Wind Kick, or you could just not take anything over here on this side if you're doing a raid, let's say, right? Or you'd want to do like Invoker's Delight with like Yulons. Like the raid build is going to be very different than what I'm doing here. But the point is, it's nice that they've given us some kind of passive healing from our damage without having to actually invest any talent points at all. That's what they've done. Now, to make it the full melee Ancient Teachings build, you have to take Jade Fire teachings as well to bump it back up to the 170% of all the damage that you're dealing turns into healing. So just so you guys are clear about that, you get a 30% Ancient Teachings baseline heal. If you want to make it like a real amount of healing, you have to take Jade Fire teachings. Now, what also counts as Ancient Teachings healing is the new Jade Fire talent, and this is the new Jade Empowerment talent, which is really crazy. So casting Thunder Focus Tea increases your next Crackling Jade Lightning's damage by 800% and causes it to chain to 4 additional enemies. So it hits 5 enemies for 800% of the damage that it normally deals, which right now it does 100,000 nature damage. So let's say it's going to do 800,000 nature damage to 5 targets, and it's going to heal them all based on your Ancient Teachings. So for 170% of the damage that it deals, which is crazy. I know that says 140%, but I promise you it's 170%. It's just not... it's not doing the entire amount. Yeah, this is the extra 30% right here. So Tiger Palm, Black Oak Kick, Rising Sun Kick, and Crackling Jade Lightning heal 5 injured allies for 30% of the damage done. So it's actually insane in Mythic Plus because it chains to multiple enemies. And with Master of Harmony, you get an extra charge of Thunder Focus Tea, which is amazing. So this works very, very well together. And I've kind of cooked up this build now that doesn't include Rising Mist and doesn't include Shaylin's Gift. And I've been doing +8s and +10s with this build, and it works just fine. So I don't even have any item level yet. I'm literally 614 item level. I'm doing +10s already on my, I've done a couple already on my Mistweaver at this item level. I don't have any enchants. I have nothing. Like the only thing I really have is a certain amount of haste. You need haste to make this build work. But the bottom line is that this build is very, very cool. And I'm going to show you the footage over here, but I just want to show you the Crackling Jade stuff. So if we, I don't know if it's going to show here, but let's just get some Renewing Mist going, and then we do like a Jade Fire Stomp, and then we could go like this. Oh, never mind, it doesn't work. Never mind, I haven't done it yet. So I forgot, it doesn't work that way. Let me get this going over here. Okay, just get that going. We'll do a little bonus to it. Then we go Thunder Focus Tea, and then boom, Crackling Jade Lightning. Boom. And it's going to heal everybody for a lot of healing there. Now, what's really cool about this build is that I've invested into all of the T talents, okay? All of the T talents, basically, I have taken. And what that means is my Thunder Focus Tea now becomes a major cooldown. It was a good cooldown before, but now it becomes like a central major cooldown that I get to use all the time. And what I'm doing is I've got this T talent down here, and I've got Secret Infusion over here. So anytime I use an extra spell, I also have Focus Thunder, so I get 2 spells. So anytime I use a spell, I'm going to be getting a stat bonus, first of all. And then on top of that, I'm buffing additional spells. So I basically get 4 buffed spells from 1 Thunder Focus Tea, and I get the Crackling Jade thing as well, right? So that's what's insane. So I press Thunder Focus Tea. Boom, I got a Rising Sun Kick. I've got an Expel Harm for a self-heal. So I can do the Expel Harm here. We'll do the Rising Sun Kick. Okay. That gives it a very quick reset. We'll do another Rising Sun Kick. It happened again. Then we'll do another Rising Sun Kick. It happened again, right? So we had 4 Rising Sun Kicks right there, which are going to spread Renewing Mist to our allies and do a crazy amount of damage. And then on top of that, I get the Crackling Jade thing at the very end, which also does an enormous amount of damage. And this is kind of how the build ends up working. When you pop Thunder Focus Tea with Master of Harmony, you also get to either do damage or do healing. So it's all about Thunder Focus Tea. All of it. It's all about that. That's what this build does. This talent down in the middle is actually really, really good, in my opinion. And I'm going to show you in the footage right now. This makes your Enveloping Mist healing bonus spread to other allies, which makes them take 40% additional healing from you for about 6 seconds. So I'll link the build down below if you want to look at it. But here it is in practice. So we're doing a pretty big pull right here. We're pulling the 2 big mobs before the boss in this mist into this pack down here. So pretty big pull here. This is pretty dangerous. And I've got a Crackling Jade Lightning ready to go from my previous Thunder Focus Tea. And this is one of the most important things to understand about this. You can bank up multiple buffed Crackling Jade Lightnings and then unleash them when you need them. So you don't have to hold on to them. There's a Crackling Jade right there. And look at the healing. It's going to full heal our warrior. And watch the numbers on the left side of your screen. We're going to end up doing over 1 million healing per second on this pull. Okay. And right now, I'm doing 920k DPS as a healer. Yes, I have an Augvoker, so let's say it would only be like 720k or 750k or something like that. If I didn't have an Augvoker, that's still an outrageous amount of damage that we're doing. And what I've been noticing in the keys with my Mistweaver is that my contribution of damage has been enormous, and it helps to really accelerate the pace of the dungeon. But at the same time, we're still doing lots of healing, like right there. That was big Crackling Jade Lightning combo with other stuff. Like we did 1.35 million healing on that pull and 800k DPS. That is an outrageous combination of numbers there from a healer. I have never done this much damage as a healer. Like I just haven't. No other healer that I've played has done this much damage at all. It's not even close. So the reason we're doing so much damage is because of the Master of Harmony tree and this rework to Crackling Jade Lightning. So the Master of Harmony tree, if you don't know, you can take a talent that basically says that your Rising Sun Kick and your Black Oak Kick and your Tiger Palm will use the vitality that you're storing up to do damage instead of doing healing like it normally does, okay? Again, you can see even on this boss fight, we're gonna one phase, like we're gonna kill this tree really quickly because I'm doing 440k DPS at the bottom end here. Now we get to the double damage phase. I got a Thunder Focus Tea into a Rising Sun Kick, into another Rising Sun Kick, into another. This is supposed to be my 3rd Rising Sun Kick, and then I reset it with Blackout Kick, and then I get another Rising Sun Kick, and I go into my 2nd Thunder Focus Tea. So now I'm doing 800, almost 900k DPS. I know I realize it's the double damage boss fight, but like this is what you can contribute as a Mistweaver monk. It's insane, guys. It's really crazy how strong this is. I'm telling you right now. Let's go to a crazy pull at the end with the we do a big double pull. I'll show you on there as well. Let me just see how much damage I can get going here. The best part about it, in my opinion, is that you become very powerful every like 30 seconds when you are using your Thunder Focus Tea. You become very powerful because you get stats from Thunder Focus Tea because of Secret Infusion. You get a multitude of buffed spells that you can use however you want, and you get the Crackling Jade Lightning damage and healing on top of that. So it really is this all-encompassing massive buff that you're giving yourself, and that is just really fun to be that powerful every 30 seconds, and it just works so well with the Master of Harmony tree. So I really like it a lot. I'm loving this build. It's very different from the Celestial build. And with the changes that got made in 11.0.5 for Mistweaver Monk, it absolutely made the Master of Harmony tree incredibly strong now. Like the buffs to this tree are massive because of the crackling jade thing and just because of the consolidation of some of the talents. Like Master of Harmony is just a much better tree now, and that's awesome. You can see even here, this is a pretty tough pull. I'm doing 600k HPS right now, and we're doing 630k DPS, and it's just more damage than I've ever done on any other healer in this game, period. Like there's a crackling jade right there, and then boom, I can hit a another Thunder Focus Tea if I want to here and get another crackling jade out. Unfortunately, Troll Mage got hit, I think, by a circle on the ground. That was just unlucky. But we, again, it's just the amount of healing you can do is crazy with this build, guys. It's really crazy. There we go, back up to almost 900k HPS, and we get through the pull. I also really love this new Enveloping Mist talent. I just started trying it last night, where it spreads its healing bonus. So you'll see on the frames here, you can actually see back here, we've got Master of Harmony on the frames, healing people, okay? And then as I start to do Enveloping Mists, you will see that the Enveloping Mist bonus is spreading to other people. So these three people, the Warrior, the Drac, the Evoker, and then the Mage, all have this little icon here, this extra green one. That is the Enveloping Mist healing bonus. So they are now taking 40% more healing, and it's constantly jumping and spreading to other allies. And it just really helps to smooth out some of that healing, in my opinion. So even if like they have the, like right here, for example, all that the Evoker has is my 40% bonus healing thing. I'm going to show you right here. So Sleep has my 40% bonus healing thing on him right now, and I'm going to press Crackling Jade Lightning, and it's going to do 40% more healing to him. Boom. It tops him up immediately. So it's very powerful because any other healing you do gets amplified by 40%. And it's just, that buff is just jumping around all the time. It's really, really good. Another big pull here at the end. This is a fun pull and miss, but it can be a little bit dangerous depending on how many dots people end up getting. We'll pop Chi-Ji here in a second. Oh, I think I get it. Oh, he ends up dying. That was a mistake. I could have saved him there, actually. If I popped Chi-Ji a little bit earlier. Like I kind of mistimed my Chi-Ji. We are doing 900k HPS. That's quite a bit, but we could have saved him, I think, there. So a bit of a blunder on my part. But yeah, I just love this build. I love Crackling Jade Lightning. It's really cool that you have access to it like this. It does. Look at the healing of this, right? Look at this. This is my Crackling Jade Lightning. Watch it heal everybody. Do you see that? That was one Crackling Jade Lightning. Everybody was dead. We just full healed the whole team. Okay, we're doing 880k HPS right now. And then we just go boom, boom. And all the extra bonuses, the Enveloping Mist healing bonus, the Master of Harmony bonus, they're all on everybody. We go from 800k to 1.1 million. Like, that is crazy. That's the kind of stuff you can do with this build. It's just good. It's just actually good. And I've really been enjoying it a lot. The damage is outrageous. The healing is really good. It's just super strong. So I'm going to put the build down below, and I want you guys to ask any questions if you have questions about the build, if you're curious about how Master of Harmony works. Basically, I'll just give you a little synopsis. Master of Harmony basically says when you press Thunder Focus Tea, you're going to expend all the vitality that you've been storing up. It's just like you're storing up extra healing that you then get to use when you press Thunder Focus Tea. Depending on the talents that you run with Master of Harmony, you can also convert that into damage, as I said before, with Rising Sun Kick and stuff. So with this build as well, I don't run Spinning Crane Kick. I'm never, ever pressing Spinning Crane Kick because it doesn't benefit, it doesn't get any benefits from the Master of Harmony tree. So just keep that in mind. My Spinning Crane Kick is literally off to the side because I was experimenting with, like, I just don't use it anymore. So the bottom line is that you're going to build up this vitality doing a bunch of healing and damage, and then you press Thunder Focus Tea and you become very powerful. Multiple abilities get buffed. You get this Thunder Focus Tea bonus. You can really save everybody's lives or do a tremendous amount of damage. Right now on this boss fight, I am the second highest DPS at the beginning of this boss fight with Bloodlust because of the Thunder Focus Tea, because I just dumped all my first Thunder Focus Tea, I just dumped it entirely into damage, and you have that flexibility. Now, once everybody starts taking damage in a minute, I can dump another Thunder Focus Tea into healing if I want to. So It's up to me. Like, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of it. And I think because you have that second charge of Thunder Focus Tea, it gives it that flexibility. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to keep doing keys on the Mistweaver. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'll just show you once again what we're at. I think we're at, yeah, we're at 24 right now with our rating. And, you know, I'm getting all 9s done across the board. I got to do a couple more here. And then we're getting into some 10s as well. So we're getting there. I'm still only 614 item level. Like, I'm way behind, but we're going to get there. And let me know what you guys have any questions down below about the build. If you want to ask me anything, I will link the build down below as well. Please go try it out. It is so much fun. You're going to love it, okay? Thank you so much again for watching. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one.